Well, take two. Um, yeah. I changed the background because my mom's there, so I'm in the living room for now. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying, I was saying that this guy came along. I was putting my head down, and then when I heard Spanish accent, I said, "Excuse me, do you speak Spanish?" And they said, "Do I look Spanish to you?" And I said, "But why?" Well, I was just asking. I was just like, are you? I'm asking, and this guy got rude and started using rude tone. Said, "Don't interrupt me," and he said, "Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever talk." Bro, I'm just trying to have a conversation. It's like you're just ill. You're mentally ill, and they reported it to manager. Nothing happened. Somehow, when the girl reported to me, they did something about it. They tried to make me look like a suspect. Oh my god. That happened in the gym as well. My god! It's so they don't care about me, they don't care about one side of the coin, and they don't care about both sides! Oh my god. That's the first time it happened incident, right? That's just some mental ill people going in there, start taking out other people for no reason. It's like what happened in another gym, another time I talked to a girl, it's like they try to tell me leave me alone. I was like, what the fuck? What the actual hell is going on? That's fucked up. It's like them people are just gonna be screaming at you and just coming and just screaming at me. I screamed at the whole way. The difference is I don't scream at people. I just scream at myself. I just scream at my mum. Talk about ranting the situation, right? And I was getting back to it, right? But I was about to Lydia. Sorry. I forgot to mention. I don't want to mention his name because this person goes to my gym, but I won't put a surname there. But let's just say this person Juliet. Okay, so there's Juliet, right? And I was talking with her, right? I was discussing my problems, and then she get really scared, and she gets really frightened because they thinking that I was going to be a violent, and I'm not. I'm not a violent guy. But people are gonna say no. People are gonna reject that notion. People are gonna twist our words and say that I'm violent or I'm nasty, I'm immigrant, right? That's how people perceive us to be, right? That's what people perceive men to be, and because they have a deep sense of nothing against me, right? There's no way that that was gonna handle like that, right? See on the TV over there, it's meant by violence. Why? Yeah, that's just the reality of London. Cost of living. People are not social. And I don't mean to say I'm friendly. I mean majority of people are kind people, are nice people. But they don't. But they must choose that nice word with those fake guy. They just think being nice means being fake. No. Genuinely nice means that you actually listen, say excuse me, and just talking down on, just you don't have to be, be really nasty, right? But to be fair, right? What's the reality of it, right? Sometimes because they just for some reason it's like you're struggling. That's why you're single. But the girls that I approach to, what are boyfriends? Funny enough, two of them had honest ones. So thank you for that. And a French girl, well, honestly, you don't need to where I'm going. Honestly, European girls these days. That's why I just like living, up north of UK forever. Because there's not really any perfect country. You're still gonna find assholes. You're gonna find good people out there. You're gonna find nasty people everywhere, right? But here, we seem to be we're just becoming like Eastern European city, basically, where we don't talk to everyone. We're just not very social. Alright, but we're very, for some reason, polite in that way. We're not very polite, to be honest. We're not all. It just seem to be, you seem to be don't know what we do in our life, right? That's our reality of it. What comes out to living here. Living in London, visiting London is great. Don't ever constitute that, right? If you're gonna live in London, do it for a year and see how it goes, right? But I bet you're gonna come down to the same conclusion as me. If you're a guy, right? I'm telling you this. If you're a guy, try living there for a year and see how it goes. Girls, I don't even talk to them. Majority of them are probably just gonna be friends. They never had experience talking with the guys, and they thinking every guy's creepy. I mean, really, not every guy's creepy. Not me used to think I'm creepy of it, right? And that's what happens when Edge go. But let's be fair, right? As 3 numbers in a row with French girls, so it's not all of them, right? It's just that this culture doesn't let people talk to each other, and because we have age of social media, fact, right? Actual of it, right? But also it's just people are way busy. People are way busy in their lives. And I just feel that mental health is going down because no one gives a fuck about us. Nobody gives a fuck. Honestly, that's the main crisis of London. Why are we paying so much living costs and just get average returns? Just get average returns. It's not worth the price, right? And you have to be good looking, right? It's just gonna be the same trash all day, every day, right? Honestly, I think about Manchester, right? It's gonna be a little bit better than London. It's not better than Sweden, for example. It's not better than America, although America has problems, right? Even Krakow is better than London these days. London, you know what it's turning into? The 1980s Eastern European cities. Because these European cities are blowing up, booming up, way high up than expected to be. Right? That's all it is. That's all it is. It's sad. It's how it is. But this is the harsh reality of living there. This is the dark truth. This is the harsh truth. The harsh truth is, you're a guy. You're fucked. You're fucked, man. Honestly, I must speak from the guy's perspective because I'm telling you this as a guy and he's average. You're probably not gonna get decent looking. You're probably gonna get very, very good things about it. All right. That's what I'm honest with you, right? And I met with the guy that's in Germany and jacked up, and he was a cool guy. So majority of people are cool, right? Some of the guys, but you just don't know. That's the problem. You just don't know whether. You just don't know. It's so hard. It's hit and miss these days. It's a very difficult city to navigate. It's a very difficult city to live. Because let's be honest, it's not the most. We already know, right? So if you were to come to London as a guy, right? I would just try to avoid London. Just visit London, but don't try and live in the main city. Because I'm telling you what, it's a mini US as well. It's a mini US, right? But UK is the second worst country. Because we're so polite, we're so normal based, alright? And because we got all the equality there. But for some reason, London is just become mini US, right? And you know what happens in US? Everything changes, roads are changed, the same people, crazy wild, and in this it's just gonna turn really fucking mental, right? That's all it is. It's a mini US for me. We live in London. Maybe East London, but East London says have a lot of tourists and a lot of foreigners. Anyway, the funny, the pattern is come a foreign guy. All right now, eh? But not that I make an excuse because everyone is so fried. Brain is so fried. Brain is so fucked. Honestly, I can just say even Manchester is actually worth it nowadays than being here. Being here is it's a false glamour. It's false glamour. I can describe to London stressful, right? Stressful. You just can't even you just you're not even be able to chat with people nowadays anymore. But I'm still doing my best. I'm still trying to have a lot of work to do, right? I'm still not trying to blame on myself, right? People say that, well, it's your fault for you going offended. Okay, of course, yeah. If you try to make it by yourself, you get worked up, you can kill yourself, right? But let's be honest. How many times have we seen this many times in this culture where where if you talk to them, it's like they're trying to make it your fault. It's their problem, not yours, right? It's their mental illness. Living here, this area is a mental illness. I'm telling you. I know other areas are not perfect, but in my experience, this area is so expensive. Whoa! rather spend my money, hard-earned money, and that's when I go to, Netherlands, and you'd be safer that way. Don't have crime. We all know. People are just mental over there. People run over their bikes. You get a bonnet, and then what happens? I was walking up her. Honestly, money girls are nicer than the French girls. I don't know, maybe not, but but I don't know. I mean, English girls are the most hardest one in general. And I'll tell you this, because they're all taken, of course. And it's because they're all taken, right? They're all you have to challenge it. You have to find the difficult ways about it. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, really. It's crazy. It's crazy how it went down, really, in that way, right? It's not like I'm gonna live there in Manchester, forever, right? But I'm still gonna live there because I found out myself, and I visited there. I lived in Liverpool. They're much better than London. Honestly, London has become a graveyard zone. It's not a home for me. Really, it's not a home. It doesn't feel like home. How can you feel like home when people try to, imitate on you, right? And you still feel unsafe, uncomfortable walking around here, even on sunny days. Man, bum London. Get a job. Listen, honestly, if you had any chance, if you had the same experience, I'll tell you this: get a job. Not bad enough. Get a remote job. Save a lot of money. Travel, and then want to find a place. Move out of here. Move out of London. No, it's not worth it, right? It used to be good 20 years ago. Now, with the age of social media, where everyone being mental ill, it's not worth it really that way. I know it was back to the same, but not everyone's mental ill. Not everyone's trying to be, it's not being rude like that, right? But everyone has social media as well. But nowadays you can see wallpaper and everything, right? It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy how social media changed everyone now becomes everyone's crazy in that way. And about every Canadian girl has English man, but it's just weird. Some people are weird, but I'm gonna chat to her later. Let's see if she's getting things planned up, But we will see. We shall see. Oh, you're just gonna leave them, ghosting, right? What do we know, eh? Story of my life in London, eh? Well, for me, I got my PC fixed. Good thing, but we're still a long way from here, and we managed to get back book and get out of here as well. Right? But it's going to take a while. It's going to take minutes. It's going to take some, sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of frustration. Honestly, I'm trying my best to keep a cool head, because honestly, last time I come a calm head, I lost my sore throat, and it's the same rubbish every time. And it's longer to go wait till it comes back. In that way, right? Honestly, even Latin America is better, nicer than UK. UK is just. But I wouldn't even mention. But bear in mind, Latin America has more crime than UK. It has more robberies and scams. So, no one's a perfect country, and neither is perfect as London. Let's just say that. But people are making out being no, it's glam, it's perfect. Oh, fuck that! What about guys making frogs in? It's not. It's not as it's not as nice as it's supposed to be. It's just rough. It's tough. It's difficult. It's not as probably it's difficult places to navigate. Also, most difficult to talk to, really. Even on a sunny day, that makes people feel like scared because everyone thinks that they're gonna be criminalized, and it's so true. You're gonna go outside and do the same thing. I'm done, man. But I'm still gonna brush. But I'm gonna take an Instagram because or maybe WhatsApp if they don't have it. Maybe, and I'll see Americans don't even have Instagram. They don't even have a WhatsApp. They have an iMessage. Really? iMessage? Fuck me. Funny how a message just exists that way. I don't say French girls are like that, right? Some of them are just the same as London girls. So you're not getting best of us, you're getting the same quality. But somehow, funny enough, they're actually a bit feminine than London ones. London ones are just all masculine and shit. And I'm not masculine. But, I'm just a guy. Whatever. I'm just gonna just live there 20 years and you had to you at least live with my parents and not spending on rent. But honestly, if I was living alone, that'd be a scam. That'd be a waste of money. But honestly, like if I was gonna find love, I just had to do more. Because honestly, it's the most hardest place to ever because people just come and go, tourists, locals are living paycheck to paycheck, and they're just coming from work. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? Fucking crazy that way, right? But funny enough, the remote work is enabled that way, so that we don't have to live in big cities. You can always live in a, let's say over there, which is Hawaii, but that looks like Brazil or Rio. And people are willing to talk to you, right? Honestly, what would we say about London? It was a has been, now it's poverty. People are pushed out, middle class are pushed out, no normal people. I mean, normal people are now in other cities of UK. So now you get prettier people outside of London than here. I know you got some of them in London, but it's changed. And it's not changed, it's changed for the worst, really. Let's be honest, next time you get rejected, it's just a normal case of it. It's just normal London. It's normal. It's normal to be rude. It's normal to be chaos. It's normal to be chaotic. That's what you get for that's what you get for spending time in London, and you're average. And then you have to work on yourself, and you know what? It's like my mom is I'm getting a little better, but honestly, I'm still average compared to other people as well. What do I know? I'm just going with a local that's 20 years, I got a brain cell more than the audience over there. And I don't mean to slay London, but I just don't like the way London's been, to be honest. It's not a home for me. It's not. Manchester's a home, but long-term home, we don't know where. We don't know where it is. That's what we need to find out in the future. Alright. Subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you to the next video. And also, this is the first video, disclaimer. And also, disclaimer, this is the first video I made on the other channel since literally ain't impossible. Right? And I'm getting to 30 subscribers, but obviously these days we only need to make a living just to make something out, we need to make a living in order to live comfortable lives as much as we can. That's what it is. Alright. I'll do share. Bye.